Red 2 standing by, all for lit and in the green. Welcome back to 12 to 25, where we're taking on another demo of a game you might like to see. This time, the Pokemon trading card game for the Game Boy Color. This dates back a long way. This is what the Pokemon TCG was like when I was a kid, which is going back quite some way. 1998 was when Pokemon hit the West, and it was huge. It was truly something spectacular. It is the pop culture touchstone of my generation, at least one of them anyway. Quite possibly the biggest one, as Pokemania swept the world. This was a phenomenon you truly had to experience, and it's nice to revisit the game and see some of the janky old cards. So, I will... Can't go lowercase, which is annoying. So, I will, of course, name my... Oh, good. I can actually use 6 letters. Red 2 is crazy about Pokemon and Pokemon card collecting. One day, Red 2 heard a rumour. The legendary Pokemon cards, the extremely rare and powerful cards held by Pokemon trading card game's greatest players, the Grandmasters are searching for one to inherit the legend. Dreaming of inheriting the legendary Pokemon cards, Red 2 visits the Pokemon card researcher Dr. Mason, who may be the only professor in the entire series who's not named after some sort of plant. Pokemon Dome. Mason Laboratory. And this is the game where my failure music comes from. Oh, why the rush, Red 2? What? You want to learn how to play the Pokemon trading card game? So you too finally want to start playing the card game? Well, dueling is more fun than just collecting cards. First, you should try playing with a practice deck. Here, I'll give you this deck, and now you need an opponent. Hey Sam, play with him for a while. Yes, Dr. Mason. Hello, Red 2. Okay, let's give it a try. Hey, Red 2, weren't you just telling me not to rush? Alright, let's sit down. First, I'll stand the basics of the game. What do you want to ask about? Well, so, you might not have played the game. Energy. In order to do anything, Pokemon must have energy cards. If no energy cards are attached, the Pokemon will not be able to attack or retreat. There are 7 types of energy cards: Grass, Fire, Water, Lightning, Psychic, Fighting, and Colorless. The type of energy required depends on the Pokemon. Be sure to learn which Pokemon require which type of energy. Attacking. Pokemon damage defending Pokemon by attacking. Pokemon need energy cards in order to attack. For example, the energy required for Seaking's Waterfall is Water and Colorless. One Water energy card and another energy card of any type. The energy required differs according to the attack. Retreating. To switch your active Pokemon with a bench Pokemon, choose the Retreat command. If the active Pokemon is in danger, move it back to your bench. Energy is required in order to retreat. The number of energy cards required varies depending on the Pokemon. Evolving Pokemon. There are 3 types of Pokemon cards: Basic Pokemon, Stage 1 Pokemon, and Stage 2 Pokemon. Squirtle is a basic, Wartortle is Stage 1, and Blastoise is a Stage 2 Pokemon. Basic Pokemon are the only cards that can be put directly into play. A basic Pokemon in play can be evolved to a Stage 1 Pokemon, and a Stage 1 Pokemon in the play area can then be evolved to a Stage 2 Pokemon. Therefore, Squirtle is needed in order to play Wartortle, and Wartortle is needed in order to play Blastoise. Using Pokemon Power. Some Pokemon have special abilities called Pokemon Powers. Some Pokemon Powers are used as soon as the Pokemon is played, while others must be used by choosing the Pokemon Power command. There are many different Pokemon Powers, so read each card's text carefully. Ending your turn. Your turn ends after you attack. If you do not have enough energy to attack, or if your active Pokemon cannot move due to paralysis or sleep, you can end your turn by choosing the Done command. This will cause your turn to end and your opponent's turn to begin. You should choose Done if you are unable to do anything. I keep thinking that N looks like an M. Win or loss of a duel. Generally, the win or loss of a duel is decided by prizes. Prizes are cards that you may draw when you knock out one of your opponent's Pokemon. You win if you knock out as many of your opponent's Pokemon as there are prizes to be drawn. You will lose the duel if you have no cards in your deck at the start of your turn, or if there are no Pokemon in your play area, so be careful. Nothing to ask. That's all. They say that actions speak louder than words, so let's play a game. Since this is your first time, just try to learn the basic steps. I'll be coaching you, so follow my advice. If you don't do as I say, we won't be able to proceed, and I'll also beat the living daylights out of you. It might be easier if you read the Pokemon trading card game instruction booklet while we play, because games actually had instruction booklets when I was a kid. We didn't have some sort of fancy digital manual or just a scrap of paper with a download code or something like that. No, you didn't have all these tutorials because the instruction booklet taught you how to play the game, and sometimes it would be a miniature guide. Okay, then let's start your practice game. Tech Sam, Sam's practice deck. Since this is just practice, do not shuffle the deck, we've rigged it. Each player will draw 7 cards. Choose a basic Pokemon to place in the air. Choose your active Pokemon. Choose... Goldeen is our active Pokemon. You gotta love the sprite work though. You may choose up to 5 basic Pokemon to place on the bench. Next, put your Pokemon on your bench. You can switch bench to Pokemon with your active Pokemon. Again, only basic Pokemon can be placed on your bench. Choose Staryu from your hand and put it there. But I want to play a full heal instead. I want to play a full heal. Alright, I'll play Staryu. When you have no Pokemon to put on your bench, press the B button to finish. I still want to play that full heal though. 2 prizes. A coin will be tossed to decide who plays first. Now, if you get your timing right, I believe you can actually rig the coin flip. I presume I'm playing first just for the sake of it. Draw 1 card, we drew Water Energy. To use the attack command, you need to attach energy cards to your Pokemon, choose cards from the menu, select a Water Energy. Next, choose your active Pokemon, yada yada yada. Now, way back in the old days, you could actually attack your opponent on the first turn. You can't do that in the current format of the TCG. Choose attack from the menu and select Horn Attack. Attached Water Energy to Goldeen. We want to attack Goldeen's Horn Attack. Don't know why they had the levels and things. Marchop took 10 damage. Sam's turn. Fighting Energy to Machop. Machop used Low Kick, which I think was the only really decent fighting move back in Generation 1. Because things like Mega Punch and Mega Kick were normal moves. There was Submission, but it had 80 power, 80 accuracy, and it wound up dealing recoil damage. So, we get knocked out, let's evolve it, choose Seeking. Attach a Psychic Energy. Colorless can be any energy card now you can use. Okay, let's play the game. Goldeen has evolved. And we attach our Psychic Energy. And Waterfall! There we go, we're in a good spot. Cards like Energy Removal were really strong. Oh look, it's a Rattata. Fighting Energy to Rattata, and Low Kick! We could just be here for the entire tutorial. Want to at least get a couple more games in. Seeking's got enough energy, so you don't need to attach any more. Attach energy cards to Staryu. Can I speed up the text? Select the attack command, Horn Attack. And then we take a prize. There we are. And there we go. So it's knocked out. Water energy, great. This is all scripted, basically. This is pretty much scripted. Rattata has evolved into Raticate. We're gonna get bitten. Oh wait, it's got Super Fang, doesn't it? Okay. We've got a Drowsy. All your Pokemon are knocked out and there are no Pokemon on your bench, you lose the game. Put Drowsy on the bench. Attach a Water Energy card to Drowsy. Alright. There we go. Might as well do as much damage as we can because Sea King's about to go down. Maybe I need to speed the rest of this up. Well, Sea King is down. Sam gets a prize. What do we get? Sam drew. Alright, choose Staryu as the active Pokemon. Alrighty, so we play Staryu and draw. We've got a potion. Staryu evolved into Starmie, but we... Yeah, but we don't... We're going to get that next turn. And then we can slap him. Yeah, this is a little tedious. Alright, Staryu's good to go. And then we can slap a rat. Well, he's got a Machop in play. Fighting energy to Machop. And he's retreated, okay. Rightio, was he supposed to do that? I presume so. We got a Sea King. Right. Okay. Use potion. Recover 20 HP. I presume Starmie's going to come along next turn. But yeah, energy costs were ridiculous way back when. At least the music is really nice. But man, the tutorial stuff is just bothersome. I should have let him beat me just to see what the professor said. There's Starmie, so it's pretty much scripted. Now you've finally drawn a Starmie. Choose Starmie from the yada yada user to evolve. Enough energy to use Star Freeze. Attack your opponent with Star Freeze. Okay. Paralysis. Is this rigged as well? Probably. So, Machop is out of commission. And that little zigzag symbol means it's paralyzed. Between turns, it's cured of paralysis. Through water energy. Let's finish the battle. Attack with Star Freeze. Okay. Still have to go through this. It's knocked out and it's paralyzed. So our last prize card, they were both water energies, just as I thought. So there we go. A nice, tedious tutorial. Really got it. Yeah, game in which you try to knock out as many. It's basically Pokemon battling, but with cards. Rightio, so... Now then, let's build your deck. Did you bring your cards? Handed his cards to Dr. Mason. Let me add some of my own cards to yours. Your collection sucks. Now, Red 2, what kind of deck do you want? Please select the deck you want. Charmander, Squirtle, or Bulbasaur? My first Kanto starter was Bulbasaur, so, I very rarely start with Charmander, though. Let's go with Charmander. A Charmander and Friends deck? Okay, a Charmander and Friends deck. Here are the remaining cards. A Charmander and Friends deck. You should duel with many different people. Why don't you go to one of the card clubs? There are many people playing at the clubs. Collect new cards and try building a new deck. Config. Good. We can save as well. So, Fighting Club, Water Club, Grass Club. Well, getting the grass medal wasn't that hard. If I keep this up, I should be able to get the legendary Pokemon cards. What? It's you, Red 2? What are you doing? I mean, come on, we've known each other for absolutely ages despite the fact this is the first time you're actually seeing me on screen. Huh? That's a deck! Are you trying to get the legendary Pokemon cards? Yes. What? I can't believe it! You? The legendary Pokemon cards? Ha 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 ha! Don't make me, Oh wait, you just did. I really shouldn't say don't make me laugh after I've just been mocking you. But anyway, I'll teach you what it's all about. To inherit the legendary Pokemon cards, you must defeat the 8 Club Masters and get the 8 medals. Then you have to go to the Pokemon Dome and defeat all 4 of the Grandmasters there. This totally isn't the Pokemon League. There's no way you can do it. And I'm emphasizing that by adding 3, count them 3, exclamation marks. 1, 2, 5. No, wait, 3. You might as well just give up and go home, because the legendary Pokemon cards are going to be mine. I already won the first medal. See ya, Red 2. Ha ha ha. Wait, you! Stop making me laugh! So, he is our jerk-ass rival for the game. Now, hang on. Now, there is only one way I can wind up doing this. Really. Let's just run around for a little bit. Hopefully... Do I have to get another medal first, or...? Let's see, last one. Yeah, I must actually have to get a medal first. But yeah, I was looking for Imakuni. Hooray, we've just walked into somebody's house! Create powerful combos by combining the abilities of 2 cards. Pokemon Power Trainer cards are useful in combos. Executor in the arena, but you don't have any energy trans. Big explosion. You can... Toxic gas. Rightio. Defender. Yeah, that was a really, really funny trick. You could actually avoid taking maximum damage with self-destruct. Alakazam's damage swap. So, that combo with Chansey and Scoop Up is what Murray, the leader of the Psychic Club, does. Thing is, Murray plays a stall deck, but he has a really bad tendency to stall himself out. Hyper Beam, Prehistoric Power. Phantom cards that can only card pop. I don't have the ability to use card pop. Takes double damage. Yep. Okay, retreating your active Pokemon to the bench is a good strategy. Retreat aid. Alright, let's go. So I was going to the Grass Club. That's the Science Club. Science, but I understand Pokemon cards. You lost. Ishihara. Okay. Card collector. Everybody's talking about how fun the Pokemon trading card game is. Let's go to the Grass Club and I'll give you a proper game now. I think every time we load up the game after... Alright, okay, let's actually have a duel here. Grass Club member Brittany, etc. deck. Shuffle the deck and yeah, we'll get through this. That'll be the wrap up for this particular episode. So, why have I got a Doug trio? What horrifying mishmash has he given me? I didn't see what he'd given me. Ponyta. Check, smash, kick, and flame tail. Check. Alright. Play that onto Charmander. Wow, Nidorann's got a fair bit of HP, so I do have to discard a fire energy to use Ember, so I'll keep it on hand. Fury swipes. That could be bothersome. Alright, 20 damage. If I had more fire energies, I'd be a little bit more confident. We'll play Machop. Power up Machop. Dish out a little bit more damage with the Charmander, then we can heal it. Right. Call for family, okay. There's a Nidoran on the bench. What have we got? Lightning energy. Let's put that on Charmander. Do I save the potion? Save the potion. I will trust my luck, which now you can laugh. Alright, I'm alive. Well, 10 damage. Alright, now it's time to... Am I playing an electric deck? Stop powering up Ponyta. Let's check her play area. She's got a Weedle and a Nidoran, so none of her Pokemon have any energy. I will attack with Charmander. And that's the knockout. First prize. Fire energy, nice. So that might help with... Okay, so she doesn't actually have anything. Check. Ponyta. Flame Tail. So I'm already going for Smash Kick. Let's attach that there. Keep chipping away at it with Scratch. In the hope I get a Charmeleon. Bill and Professor Oak are pretty much game breakers in this. Okay. Growlithe. potion on Charmander now. Let's do some good damage with Ember. I think I've got a good plan here. This really was what the Pokemon TCG was like back in the day. No sort of hyper-acceleration, ridiculous bull dust decks and things like that. This was just slow, ponderous, waiting to draw the right card. Vegan Mud Slap. Radios. Okay. Treat. Charmander. Let's get Ponyta in there. Smash Kick! And another knockout. Magmar! Which I can't use effectively. Well, we might have to take a loss on this one. Play that Fire Energy onto Magmar, and then attack. Yeah, we're going to have to take a loss on this one, depending on what we get. Just got a random Pikachu. And Ponyta is down for the count. Yeah, really low HP values. We want to put Machop into play. Let's put a Lightning Energy back on Charmander. And Low Kick. I'll win this exchange, but it really depends on what I draw next. Yeah, this deck must suck. Wait, she's got... This is a mishmash. Is she copying me? She must be copying me. Well, at least now I can sort out Magmar. So Magmar is going to offer some literal firepower. Nice, Fire Energy. Pikachu will probably knock me out. Yeah, she's actually got a competent deck by the looks of it. Wait, where did the Charmander come from? Alright, so she hurt herself with Pikachu. Machop's down for the count. A lot of electric Pokemon there had the risk of hurting themselves in battle. At least in this anyway, which is really weird because Pichu would wind up doing that. Why have I got a random Meowth in here? Fire Punch and, Flamethrower. So, we can just finish the fight with a Fire Punch.
Welcome,
They did a pretty good job of recreating the actual graphics and things. I have drawn my last prize, and there's Professor Oak. And we won. I need to check what my deck list is. How could I lose? How? Mystery. Dragonite, Flareon, Nidorina, Mr. Fuji. Shuffling many cards attached to it into your Drowsy. Okay, so we got a nice rare Dragonite. Once during your turn, if Dragonite is on your bench, you may switch it. Slam, which is still useless. Flareon, Nidorina, Mr. Fuji, as we Drowsy, Shelter, Oddish, Psychic Energy, Nidorina. Do I get two? And a Mystery Booster. Nidoqueen, Vaporeon, Flareon, Lickitung, Oddish, Mysterious Fossil, Grass Energy, Rhyhorn, Vulpix, Meow. We'll have to win a few basic games. What is in our deck? So we've got two Charmanders, one Charmeleon, and a Charizard. Vulpix, Growlithe. We at least have Growlithe and Arcanine. Ponyta, Magmar, Flareon, Pikachu, Raichu, Magnemite, Magneton. We got a Zapdos? Nice! We've got Abra and Kadabra. Rattata, Raticate, Meowth. Professor Oak build. Yeah, we just didn't draw any of the good cards. Damn. Okay. Well, let's save things there for now, and we can move on if you'd like to see more of this in the near future. Thank you very much for joining me. Till next time, this is Red 2 returning to base.